Hey everybody, welcome back to some Monster Energy Supercross, the official video game 4. This is the alpha, and I'm here to share with you guys another look at a race. We're going to be riding as Chad Reed on the Mountain Motorsports bike. Pretty cool to get a good visual of that. And then we're going to be riding at Salt Lake City. So Rice-Eccles Stadium, a stadium that I've been to. Really cool because you can just see mountains all around the stadium, but the bench seats suck. That's about all I got to say. If you ever go to Salt Lake, pay the additional money, be able to sit on the nice padded seats. Pro tip. But yeah, let's mess around here. I think we can have some pretty good competition. The AI is on hard, not realistic. Realistic is the hardest. But at hard, they're pretty difficult, especially as we all get used to the game. That's just kind of how it is. So there we go, Chad Reed. How cool would it be if his kids were riding around him? That'd be a really cool addition, right? Like they did on some of those opening ceremonies. But yeah, let's hop on to the track and see if we can be competitive. I'm gonna try a different start. I'm just gonna full throttle in neutral, no clutch, and just bop it right into first here. See what kind of start we get. Still behind everyone, but we should easily be able to duck to the inside. Still get onto the table. Ooh. Little OJ. You might be able to do a full big preload and quad that? I'm not sure. Triple, triple. Maybe a quad out. Okay, okay. If you can hit all the rhythms smooth, you can really go pretty quick. That's the trick to this game. If you're casing everything, the AI is just going to eat you up. They're also really fast in those slow corners, but cool to see Ken Roxon. Big old scrub behind him here. Try to not get too carried away through the whoops. Still figuring out how I like to hit the whoops, so let's see if we can... Oof, almost giving Roxon a little bump there. I knew I went off track there. Luckily, it's pretty generous, the getting back on track, but hey, we deserve to crash there. We deserve to lose a little bit of time. Let's see if we can claw our way back with these guys. First gear, it's really hard to clear that triple, so I need to make sure I hit second. Gotta get back into that rhythm. Square it up. Wow, I can't believe I got away with that. Almost got landed on. Try to hold a tight line. You got to learn where the AI makes up that time, and it's typically in the flat corners. Historically, I mean, they always have done that in this game. The flat corners, the AI just dominates. Let's try to go really, really tight here. Oh, what? So that's a little glitch, right? Again, it's an alpha, but reset me and it shouldn't have. Table over, triple out. Pretty sweet. Cool line there. Oh, the triple. Cross jumping everybody. Super sketchy, but you can kind of see the tough blocks are not much of an issue this time around. And the off tracks are pretty generous, except for that one mistake on that flat corner, but gives you, I think, 5 straight seconds to be able to get back on. I'm sure I'll go off the track again and you'll be able to see. It's really fun, and it's actually pretty challenging to try to square up the corners. Again, it's hard to rotate the bike fully on the exit, like even on a corner like this, right? So you try to get squared up because you know you got a big jump. It's a little difficult to really get it to rotate all the way. Should have done a big preload out. So you just really have to be cautious. Again, first gear, I shouldn't be trying that triple. I need to click second and get a little bit more momentum. Classic Supercross, right? You screw up a rhythm, you screw up the first jump of a rhythm, and you're pretty much stuck with it the rest of the time. I know people don't like that in this game you can hit rhythm sections like whoops. Kind of bothersome, but I think it works well for, again, your average player not getting too frustrated on these ridiculous rhythm sections. Think how hard obviously MX Simulator, but even just how sim is treated on the rhythm sections. You crash, it takes a while to get back up. You don't want that for your average player. That would be an absolute nightmare. It's just too frustrating. No one would enjoy it. Okay, let's get this triple. Ah, that's a bigger triple in the middle than I thought. So we can tire tap out. There we go. Second gear. Gonna have to do big preloads. All the way out, the quad out. This just shows you if you're hitting those lines, you save so much time. Uh-oh, some issues from the AI on the finish line here. We've still got 5 minutes left. Hopefully this gives you guys a good idea of how the bike handles. It does feel different, the game does, but it's very small differences. Mostly in the cornering, I'd say. Just, again, the way the bike rotates, how you have to be patient and let it do its thing before you get a little bit crazy. Let's try to just step on, off this time around. Big preload. Don't think you can quite quad that. I'm sure you probably can, but not me. Scrub the second one. Oof. Roxon's way out in front here. The factory Honda riders are killing it. I'm on that satellite Honda bike here as Reed. See if we can catch Brayton. Try to get that power down. Again, you have to apply that throttle pretty gently. Try to roll it on in third. Big mistake there, so I had to do the step on. Man, that's a small triple in the middle. Dang it, the case. At least we're able to get a double there. Save that rhythm a little bit. Still got time in the race to try to claw ourselves back here. The AI is screwing up on that finish line. But just keep in mind, this is the AI on hard, not on realistic. So they definitely listened that we wanted harder AI. There's no question about that. It's not just because I'm getting used to the game. You know, I usually do big head starts, like 20, 25 second head starts with them on realistic, and I catch them and go for wins a good handful of the time. I tried to scrub the second triple there, but somehow missed the scrub. Chisholm. Triple onto the table. Nice. Let's see if we can have a little battle with Eli here. Yeah, so they're all doing things. Again, I think chalk it up to the alpha. See if we can get a little rough with them, see how that works. Still learning like what the AI will do. Can you still do the same old tricks as you used to be able to do to get by them? Look at that, I'm getting past. Plessinger here. Can we take a more inside line? We were able to block Plessinger, but he's still there. Oh no! Ooh, Tomac going down. Chisholm going down. Let's see what they do on this finish line. It's all because they over-jumped that wall. So you've seen me make a few mistakes, and I think a lot of the mistakes have been from trying to get on the gas in like second or even particularly third in a corner. Even here, I'll do it. Second gear. That corner is actually pretty solid. But in second, like here, it's hard to get that power down smoothly. So we can tire tap and then triple out. That was a good save. There we go. You gotta really be careful on the throttle. It's definitely a little bit more touchy than the previous game. Through the whoops. Let's take the berm this time around. Oh, it does not let you get close. It's good feedback though, right? I mean, the point of this alpha is to be able to give them feedback on things that we're running into that are issues. I'm sure something that simple they're aware of already, but my plan is to send them a solid email on the little things that I've seen, little improvements, and maybe even categorize it as like pipe dream stuff, right? The kind of things that I think we'd all love to see, but probably aren't going to happen, like ruts, the whip system. We know that's not going to just automatically change if this is what we got, right? So, but realistic, I want to make sure that they are aware of some of the little bugs and stuff that's happening. Oh my gosh, almost going for the takeout there. Davalos. That triple's pretty fun, have to admit. There we go. Getting some of the nice lines down on this lap. I like using that rear brake to swing the rear end around in these corners. It's kind of required, honestly, especially depending on the line that you enter a corner with. You have to be smart and you have to get that bike to rotate. And using that rear brake is a solid way to do that. Definitely getting better. I'm sure you guys can kind of see that. Just in time for the race to finish. There we go. See if I'm pushing buttons, see if anything can happen. Nope. Okay, guys, there's another look at the game. Hopefully that helps. Hopefully you're able to see what to expect. And again, if you see little things, little bugs, comment down below. I'm curious to see what you guys think. I'm just happy to be able to play the game a little ahead of time. It's very similar to the previous games, but it's always nice to have something new and fresh, right? So anyway, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. And until next time, I will talk to you later. Peace out.